Yo guys, what's going on? Today I thought I'd bring you a different kind of video, so I'm just gonna be going over like the full set of BT3 Union Impact because we did actually just get like the full set revealed. We got a bunch of cards all revealed at once. So yeah, now we know everything that's coming in the set, and I just thought I'd, point out some of the newer cards and just give my thoughts. But yeah, so we've known about like a lot of these. A lot of the new cards are vanilla, so we see like Agumon here. This is Black Agumon, who's like okay, 2 cost, but 1 to Digivolve. And then we finally got like full arts for like some of the older cards, like Duramon, who's like part of the Ragnarlord Mon line. So that's pretty cool. And then we also got the alternate arts for the super rares. So you'll see Blitzgraymon here, Imperial Dramon down here. I think they look pretty cool, but lots of people might not necessarily agree with that. But yeah, okay, another card I did want to point out, actually, we got Armadillomon here, and then we got like a Turimon here, who's like the pre-form of Antilomon. We've been waiting for Lotmon for a while, and when I first read this card, I was like, this is a very interesting card, because on just like by itself, it does give you 2 cards, right? It's a +2. It gives you it gives you the top card of your security stack, and then you get to draw on top of that. Now you are basically taking away one of your security, and you don't get recovery with like as opposed to something like TK. But in yellow, where you do have lots of recovery options, such as Magnet Angemon, Seraphimon, Cherubimon, that is also a part of Union Impact, I think it can work. It's a very high risk, high reward card. But let me know what you guys think about Lotmon. I think it's a very interesting card. Okay, and then we also got Clavis Angemon, who was revealed a little while ago. Good support for yellow and Shine Greymon builds in general. We got Gargomon, of course. I've been waiting for this guy. Nice 1-cost champion. And then lots of new green cards, right? We finally got Rapidmon too, which is awesome. He has a solid inheritable effect and only a 2 cost. Then we also got Dokugamon, who I feel like this is support. I mean, for like purple and green mixed decks. We've already seen things like Arukenimon, but he has an effect when played. You get to add a 5 and 6 from the top 3, like you reveal the top 3 of 5 and 6 Digimon to your hand, and then trash the remainder. And purple obviously wants a lot of Digimon in the trash, to recur with their Grizzly Wings or their Lilithmon or whatever. So I think this is a very, very solid card, and not only just purple green, but like you could play this in like pure green or just any deck, because all you need to do is play it, and there's no color restriction on the 5 or 6. So the potential +2 is really good, I think, especially for a 6 cost. I don't think that's too bad. We also got Jewel Beamon here, and then Blossomon, which is a new download -3 Digimon. Green has got a lot of those, so that's nice. Will work well with things like Seriesmon. And then we got Chumon and Sukamon here, who have interesting effects. Chumon has that kind of blanket effect similar to Terriermon, where your opponent can't gain memory except by Tamers. And then Sukamon, when destroyed, you can play Chumon for free if he's among the top 3 cards of your deck. So interesting synergy there. But yeah, not much to say. We also got a Clockmon, who is just like, whatever. He's alright. We also got Candlemon, who is an interesting one. Another 2-cost option for purple, so that's nice. And then Gazimon, who has that same Terriermon effect, but now purple has access to that too. So we're seeing a lot of these types of Digimon. We'll probably get one for every color, like eventually. And then as far as like more purple's getting a lot of support. Lady Devimon, I think, is one of the best ultimates that purple has. It just lets you cycle through your deck very quickly. Like, you're not gaining any advantage, but it is just a draw 2, trash 2. So it helps you dig through your deck and get more cards in the trash. You definitely cannot go wrong with this. I'll probably be including this in some of my future purple builds. And then Boltmon, who's just like, the 2-cost vanilla for purple, which is nice. More options. Okay, now, to the option cards. Okay, this card, Hidden Potential Discovered, I've been testing this out, and I think it is legitimately one of the best option cards in the game. It basically lets you, first of all, it's a 0 cost, and we've seen success with 0 cost option cards with things like Hammer Spark. So gaining memory is always like, people will play cards that allow you to gain memory if it's good enough. Okay, but the fact that you can reduce the Digivolve cost by 5 if you're using a green Digimon as a material, is insane. It basically lets you, like, if you're a Mega, if you're digivolving to a Mega, it lets you summon it for free, essentially, which makes so many more green Megas playable. Things like Rust Tyrannomon and Hercules Kabuterimon. A lot of these Ceresmon and, the 5-cost Imperial Dramon especially, now you don't have to rely on Dino Beamon and Pyldramon. You can play a lot of these super powerful green Digimon because you can essentially summon them for free. Now, this doesn't only work on Megas. Like, you could do it for anything you're digivolving on top of a green Digimon, but I just think it's the most cost-effective because you get reduced by 5. And then the security effect's amazing. You just get to add it to your hand to use next turn. But yeah, I think this card is insane. Definitely will be playing some decks revolving around that. And then we also got Positron Laser, which is another Imperial Dramon support card, and I think this one's pretty okay. It basically protects you by, like, stopping 2 of your opponent's Digimon from attacking or blocking, which can be kind of good. And then it also has, like, that bonus effect where a lot of these support cards for Imperial Dramon have, if you have a blue Digimon, you can return one of your opponent's suspended, which basically means rested, to their hand. So it's going to encourage you to play blue-green mixed builds, which is nice. And then speaking of Imperial Dramon, we did get a different version of him. We finally got a green version, which is awesome. And then, like I said, this is going to be so much more playable with the new green option card. And then just a solid overall card. It has piercing, and then if you kill something, he can become active again. So yeah, not too bad there. And then we also got Omegamon or Omnimon Alter S, who is good. I honestly think, like, regular Omnimon is just better. Because, well, for one, his de-digivolve effect can be really good, right? That can affect multiple Digimon. But, like, the not being able to be blocked effect, I feel like is just not as good as Omnimon's, like, can attack twice effect. But it is just more support for red and black. So if you wanted something else aside from Ragnalordmon, there you go. But yeah, that's going to do for this video. That's basically every single card in the new set in Union Impact. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what cards you guys are looking forward to the most. And as always, thank you for watching, and look forward to more Digimon content.